It's your night tonight.
There he is.
Looking good, my guy.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Three destinations.
My kids in the picture last week.
Oh yeah? I was up at the top.
No, I sat right through the glass.
I got the $20.
You?
I'm talking. It's ice cold. I can't get it.
2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's take a look at the rookie rankings. As we hit the halfway mark in the regular season, here's who has taken the lead in the Rookie of the Year race. Well, you look at Williams. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And while he's below some of the other rookies on that list, you can tell he's dialing in and finding his footing.
And you know what that says to me is that he's going to have a very big second half of his rookie season.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniel Daniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then there's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
And we talked about it for a few games now, but MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, they say to set realistic goals, and I'd say that goal is very realistic with the way he's played to this point. He is having a phenomenal rookie season.
Now George. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Up and over Conley. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Utah grabs the miss. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Sexton. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Down low. Throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Sexton. MP with the block. And he's able to get it back. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Edwards. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Chalk up 2 there.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And it's Utah with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. George outside. Pass to Collins. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from MP. George with a steal. Now here's Sexton. Collins outside. George against Conley. Pass to Collins. That won't go either for Collins.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped 35 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Eubank. Substitution here for Utah. Green's checked in for John Collins. Sensabaugh comes in for Hendricks. Collier, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Pickett in for George. And so it's Minnesota with it. Trailing by 2. Screened by MP. Conley passes to MP. MP right through him.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. business-like finish from MP.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
We've got Jeff Green. He's out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Pickett in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Sensabaugh, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
Yeah, they got swept by this team in the season series last year, which goes against all logic.
Yeah, extremely embarrassing. I mean, a team that, by all rights, shouldn't have won a single game, took them all. You know that's in their heads as they take the court tonight, for sure.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The Timberwolves shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Towns. The shot off that time. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Sensabaugh. McDaniels covering. Here's Eubanks. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Eubanks, he's gotten his second bucket on the night. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Collier. It's rebounded by Minnesota. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. MP looking around. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. MP, the flush.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Sensabaugh. Green up top, covered by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. For the finish, and it's Towns with the power finish.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Checked in for Towns. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
You look at MP. He checks in second in the Western Conference. The fans just love this guy.
You better believe he's earned it. It's been an incredible season for him, and I think he should be part of that starting lineup.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach...
Oh! MP capping off the lob in style.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Jazz trail by 8, and he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. and it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And that one falls for Gobert. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the Jazz call time here. So it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. A 12-point game. Here's Sensabaugh. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 5 to end the run. And the finish by George. George has got 7 points.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block. Trades. If you guys could trade one thing about this show, what would it be?
Can we trade, Kenny? This lack of protein intake bothers me.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Utah Jazz.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. MP is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. To the middle. Here's Campbell. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Sensabaugh. George outside. Over Conley. George's shot is off.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Sexton. Over Edwards. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Collins against Conley. Towns, left side. Outside Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 5 now.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Outside Sexton. Back to George. Here's Sensabaugh. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
MP, the pass to McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Sexton. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The 3, Collins. Edwards pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Green's checked in for Hendricks. Williams comes in for Sensabaugh. Pickett, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Here's Collier. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Stolen by Ingles. 1:11 left in the third. Pass to MP. Jacks up a three. That shot is off.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Driving in. Here's Pickett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He does not get the second one. Minnesota leading by 16. Pass to Dillingham. MP outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 30.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Collier. And here is Williams. Stolen by Ingles. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Throws it up high. Stolen by Collins. Here's Collier. Pass to Pickett. Over to the wing. Now here's Williams. Ingles defending. Williams passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tape.
Utah ends up going with a new group. Timeout, Jazz.
Let's hear it for you.
George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then there's John Collins, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. The three from Sexton. The rebound by MP. Campbell's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. The fadeaway. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. George a screen on Edwards. Sexton against Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 12. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-5 run.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against the Jazz.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
MP a screen on Sexton. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Collins. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
MP outside. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. Pass to George. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Okay, most of the season has come and gone. We've seen all we've needed to see. Can we just give MP his Rookie of the Year already while he's still young?
Another day, another win. Good work.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard it.
Fool, I know he didn't say that. About you, he about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No, you just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly, MP. But some things don't work out that way.
They do if you're MP, okay? All due respect, Donna, my client right here knows how to compete.
Hey, just...
know I had to say something to him. Yeah,
man, standing on business.
You already know, yes, sir.
Not what I would have done, but you are your own person. I just hope for everyone's sake, you can back it up.
It's not an issue, Donna. I got this.
If we lose, I don't want to see even one photo of the two of you at Korean barbecue. The optics would be horrible. Are we clear?
Yeah. MP, you sure you got this?
Don't worry about it, man. You know I got this. All right, man.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Mike Conley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. T.J. McConnell is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Booz Ellis in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. MP out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And everything he's done lately has only made his case stronger. He's showing the kind of poise and maturity that not many rookies have. Put that together with his physical skills, and it's easy to see why he's so special.
Now, Vucevic, following the three-point attempt by MP. It's good.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Now the Timberwolves with it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot that makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. And when he gets going, it could be a problem.
Now Vucevic after Zach LaVine missed from long range. And the rejection by MP. Three-pointer, trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 points.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Pass to Buzelis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint, here's MP.
Oh, nice finish. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams a screen on Conley. McConnell against Conley. And McConnell gets it to go.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Edwards off a screen from Campbell. Tries from 10. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Buzelis with the ball. McDaniels defending. Outside Williams. Pass to McConnell from deep. Campbell grabs the board.
And he might have blown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
McConnell finds Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. The 17-footer. That shot off the mark.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Bulls trail by 6. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Williams against McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Now MP. And the dunk by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Outside Williams. Here's McConnell. Now LaVine. Edwards defending. Lock at 6. Williams sends a screen for LaVine. And again, Chicago. No good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. MP out there with Gobert. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Ingles in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored 25 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's White. Buzelis, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Buzelis has got 6 points.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's White missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now here's White. Still without a basket. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And they'll get another chance. Ingles with a screen on ball. MP showing the range.
Yeah, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Ingles with the ball. He's picked up by White. Pass to Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I like how MP made the pass connecting with his teammate.
Bulls trail by 13. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Torrey Craig. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. Levine's checked in for Kobe White. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Ball. Now, here's McConnell. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Vucevic has screen on Conley. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And here's Edwards after the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's McConnell. And the rejection by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Campbell throws it down.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Here's McConnell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Williams kicks to Levine. Down low. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine. 7 points for Vucevic.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Back to Reed. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Bulls trail by 13. Levine finds McConnell. Back to Levine. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Williams has a screen for McConnell. The three. Williams' shot is off. Conley feeling it out. And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process builds anticipation, Shaq. You know all good entertainment needs drama.
La 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 la. I don't want to talk no more.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Bulls trail by 13. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Levine is out there with TJ McConnell. And it's Buzelis in at the 3 spot.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from McConnell. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Bulls shooting reasonably well, 45%. It's Williams, high post. Levine feeling it out a bit. That's to Vucevic. The kick out to Williams. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 11. Edwards passes to MP. Running in, MP takes flight.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now Conley, after the missed 3 from Vucevic. And they double up MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Campbell. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. In the corner. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, giving a little hot sauce, and still talking trash at the same time. I salute you.
Say
Looks like you really like talking to your opponents during the game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
You know, honestly, it's just fun. You know, it keeps me engaged in the game, and it gives me that extra little bit of motivation. You know, we play 82 games in a season, so I got to find a way to keep things interesting. You know what I'm saying?
If it's all in good fun, are there areas or topics you won't touch?
Of course, you know, I'm not out there trying to talk about anyone's family, you know, their kids, their parents, you know. The NBA, it's a fraternity. We go at each other out there on the court, but at the end of the day, it's all love, you know. We're just hooping.
Good, MP.
Good to see you, MP. You gonna show us something special tonight?
This team is mid at best. Go get that win.
And our next All-Star is MP. No surprise there. This guy's really turning it on the first half of the season, having an amazing season so far.
And the cool thing is, like, he's been especially good when he goes up against other stars.
And you can tell he's got those games circled on his calendar, and I, for one, am proud to call him a brother.
I'm sorry, is he marrying your other sister?
The MP.
unknown talent across the board. That's quite a list for him. I'd like to see his shoes better than convinced that they have the best game, and more importantly, they might not like it, but it's good. If you have serious issues, that's what we need. Understood. Once we get the young guys together, second go for that. After you move, like the clear out, the top of that. Focusing